It does help. So now we're going into that third book. It's so nice. I need water. Bird! Bird!
I fail to see the point in watching that house night after night. It's a house. It's not gonna up and leave.
There's something odd about it. I'm sure there's... Look.
Yes, Kian. People are leaving. Which also happened last night, and the night before. It means nothing. This is a dead end.
Or it is connected to the tower, and if we keep watching, we'll learn more about the tubes and... You're probably right. Maybe it's wishful thinking. Another dead end.
I saw you speaking with Naani this morning. What did you discuss?
She was telling me about some herbs she needs. I promised her we'd keep our eyes open.
She's been acting strange since you arrived. Not like herself at all. Is there something going on between the two of you?
I can assure you there's not. I have no interest in Naani. Or in any woman. Not in that way.
How do you deal with it?
Deal with what?
With who you are. What you are. How you feel about... You know.
You, Doll Azadi. Doll Antiqua. You see how men and women are divided in our society, and you condemn us for something you do not understand.
What I meant to say was...
I know. There are some rules that cannot be broken. A soldier can't bed a priestess. If they're caught, it's exile for the woman and death for the man. A sister can bed another priestess. She can also take a civilian lover, as long as she's discreet. A pregnant sister loses her robes. And a soldier can lie with another soldier. For some, it's just a passing phase. For others, convenience. Soldiers become officers, or they leave the service, begin a civilian career, marry, have children. For the rest of us, our society doesn't condemn us. In the eyes of the goddess, it makes us no less worthy. It's simply how we were born. You only see us Azadi as bigoted and reactionary. And in our treatment of magicals, perhaps we are. We are. We have our reasons for fearing magicals. Not good ones, but still. We have no reason to fear men who love men, or women who love women. And so we do not condemn or persecute them. I don't have to deal with anything, Likho. I am who I am, and no one has ever thought less of me because of it.
We're alike, you and I.
In what way?
In many ways. We understand the need to do things others would balk at. Pain and blood. What we do isn't pretty, but it must be done to keep others safe. And we are the only ones willing to do it.
Once I started down that path again, it felt natural.
As it should.
Should it? I'm not sure I...
Shh. Someone's here.
What are you guys up to?
Hey, what in Shadow's name are you doing here?
Nothing. Oh, right. I have a message. It's from Ulvik. He says, come to the bar immediately. There's been developments. I don't know what developments is, but Ulvik's face was frowning, so it's probably important.
It always is. Good job, Pip. Let's not keep Ulvik waiting.
I'll run ahead. The two of us together will attract more attention.
Oh, it's so just like, oh, Pip. I actually have not done that. Last time I was here with Likho.
This pipe has a hinged panel in it, but I'll need a tool to open it.
No, not Likho, but Enu was the one I was with last time, because I didn't kill the soldier last time I was here. I played the game. And it might be obvious, but yes, I am shipping the two of them. 'Cause
It's surprisingly quiet out. Usually these tables are busy until late at night.
Which
Granted,
ones?
it is chilly and damp.
Kian
Everyone's
and
probably
Likho.
inside, carousing. They've put up ornaments all over town for the Festival of Reaping. Harvest season is important in the Northlands.
And there's another thing, like, you know, like the celebration of the harvest is very, like, I love it. It's just, you know, very northerner, if you will. There's always been a thing, like, celebrating the harvest in the north, if you will.
It'd be easier to walk around unnoticed if there were more people about. But I do get to operate in peace.
I also need to remember to actually do a thing here afterwards. Because last time I played this, I forgot to do a thing, and I got some bad consequences out of it. Not bad ending, bad consequences, but some pretty bad consequences nonetheless. But look, that's also a thing. The notice the imagery of the kitten and the rooster, like how they're positioned. We can do that
You
afterwards.
see that
once we
gentleman sitting over there?
get back to it.
Don't
I'll
look,
show
you
you.
simpletons. Balance. You lot don't know much about subterfuge, do you? That man's an
Also,
Azadi
Pix.
mechanic.
Yes.
He drinks here most nights, but
What
I didn't
are
know
you
that
having
part
food?
until
You
I
know the
overheard him
rules.
speaking to his friend earlier about the pipes. Seems that with the pipe network up and
Food
running,
must be
there's a lot of
disclosed.
tinkering to be done.
What are you having?
Our man over there carries a tool to open maintenance hatches.
If we can get inside a hatch,
We can maybe figure out what they're using the pipes for. That's brilliant, Ulvik.
So we slit his throat and dump him in the bay.
Not in my bar, you won't.
if they find out we've taken his tools,
That sounds
the information could
amazing.
turn out to be useless. No. We need to...
Borrow his tools, open one of those pipes to have a look-see, and put the tools back before he notices. And that was probably what you were gonna say when I interrupted you. Sorry. I'm actually surprised you're not agreeing with Likho, seeing how much you enjoy killing people.
If you can do it without him noticing, I won't stop you. But if the Azadi ever suspect that I'm collaborating with the Resistance...
That will not happen, Ulvik. What do you suggest, Kian?
Ulvik brought this to our attention. It's only fair that I include him in the decision. The others look to me for leadership now. It's important that I take charge and make sure this Ulvik brought the... What do you think, Ulvik?
Me? Well, I think you three are resourceful in different ways. Instead of bickering about what to do, which is what usually happens, why not split up? There's every chance that one of you will come up with something that doesn't involve murder, the total destruction of my pub, or blowing my cover.
I agree.
We can't take too long. That man won't stay here forever.
He's on his second drink. He usually doesn't leave until he's had at least 3. And I can offer a few on the house to make him stay longer.
It's decided then. We'll meet again here later this evening.
Winner buys around for everyone. No? No? It's not very motivating? Okay.
Okay, so now let's see if I can find a one of the insignia of the. So there we go. Look at the positioning of the kitten and what the kitten is doing. I found it amazing. Oh, it's just wonderful with how it's, you know, like all this small imagery. And don't tell Nina.
Have you found anything yet?
I'm working on it.
Enno and Likho are still out looking, and you're not. You should get to it.
Traditional reap moon snacks. Roasted apples, salted yams, sweet roots, pungent fermented snapjaw. I won't say no to a tasty bit of yam. Mm. Oh. Mm. Mm. Oh. Mm. Delicious.
So there are a few ways to do this, but I have a very peculiar, special way. Remember that what the mole mentioned regarding a special herb from the previous chapter?
There's food left on the table.
Let's see, there are some... Welcome to the city green. Here are the sheep. No, the goats rather. And they are just like knocking themselves out on
Goat
these
eats leaves.
things.
Goat falls asleep. Interesting. Goat, wait. I remember someone talking about this a while back. The mole, was it? Wait. I remember someone talking about this a while back. The mole, was
What
it?
exactly are you doing to that goat?
Goats.
Wait, does this have anything to do with why you rejected me? Goats? Honestly?
What do you mean by goats and honestly? I don't understand your words, woman.
Hey, I'm not judging anyone. I'm just surprised is all.
Where have you been this past month?
Away. Far away. Travelling, so... This goat, what's going on here?
It's rebel business.
Clearly. How's that working out for you? Are you one of them now?
I'm atoning for my sins.
Right. But you are enjoying it.
I don't enjoy fighting my own people.
Well, you seem to be good at it. Word is the Resistance is gaining support, that people have hope now that you're there.
I'm doing what I can to help.
I heard you went all out on our vile little Azadi officer. Torture and execution. You're colder than I thought, Kian. It might have been better to keep him alive, but I get it. I would have probably done the same in your place. And you got the information you needed. Your people fled Old Town in time, even if it meant the Azadi met no resistance. At least that explosive spell tore off a few limbs and heads.
What do you want?
Nothing. Nothing. I saw you. It's been a while. I wanted to say hello. Oh, I've missed this. The one-sided conversations, the sullenness and suspicion. I've come to enjoy it quite a bit. Anyway, goats?
We have a lead on the pipes.
Oh, that explains everything. I'll leave you to it then. I'm going to the Rooster later tonight. I need to speak with Ulvik. Maybe I'll see you there.
Maybe.
This is what I love about you, Kian. You're such a people person.
There we go. We have the Ever song. Even song. There's a bunch of other things that we need to do here, and it just gets more and more ridiculous. This chapter, this part here about infiltrating, getting the things from the pipe, it gets more and more silly the longer we go, and it's amazing.
This is Evensong. It works on goats.
Well, then it should work on the Azadi too, eh?
The problem is that the game is like surrounded with food. There's food everywhere in this chapter.
One more ale on the house, Star.
Ah, what a lovely head. This one smells different. Malty, sweet. It's almost like the sugar ale from Southern Azadi. Now, this is a brew, Vic. Tastes like home, this does. It brings tears to my eyes. It is simply
Really? How's that?
Well, they're there for the, well, betterment of humankind, aren't they?
What does that even mean?
Life's a series of tubes.
I'll drink to that.
So, what we need to do is remember to go and put these tools back here afterwards.
Don't take too long out there. If he wakes up without his tools, there'll be questions, and I won't have any good answers.
And that gave me some pretty bad consequences. Well, gave Ulvik some pretty bad consequences. As he said himself, he doesn't have any good answers. What the fuck? I don't even. There was a moving box there. That was new. I haven't seen that before. Oh well.
There's a powerful wind blowing from right to left, and it carries something with it. Too quick to see, too fast to grab. I'll lose my fingers if I try and grab it. It's solid, and it's swift. I envy those who can shut their doors at night and find peace inside.
Yeah, there was like,
But
there
that's
it is
why
again. Like,
so that they can shut
you can
their
see
doors.
there, like behind the carriage there. Like this moving box.
Stacks of hay to represent the harvest festival, the reaping. I believe they burn those on Reap Moon's Eve to celebrate
Here.
the harvest.
I'm not even
and
sure
to
if that's a
appease
bug
the
or
wicked
not,
witch,
because
the
but it
Yaga.
looks super weird. Like, and I can't interact with it. Oh well. That one. Okay, there's one behind here.
It won't budge. It needs a special tool to open. Looks empty. There's a strong current of air flowing through it. There's air flowing from right to left, like a tempest in a tube.
Okay, so there are a couple of ways that this goes forward.
It's surprisingly quiet out. Usually these
We
tables are
need to
busy
get
until late
some
at night. Granted, it is
some
chilly and
rats.
damp. Everyone's probably inside, carousing. A pumpkin, an odd vegetable, native to the Northlands. We have nothing like it in Azadir.
There's official Azadi business going on here. You'll want to turn around and walk away.
Ah, that's the house, right?
Are those yams? No, only apples.
But like, so how does yam taste? I am very curious about how yam tastes. I mean, I love apples. I really like apples. I hate this chapter. It's like there's food everywhere, and I'm like, ah. Ah. Why did we think this was a good idea, love? And she doesn't even give me a proper response. Yeah, I definitely made an error. So this is why I wanted to stream today. To get my mind off, like, you know, feeling hungry and stuff. And then I remember, like, yeah, this entire chapter is just filled with food.
Apparently, the reaping's the right
Because of the
time for
Harvest
pumpkins,
Festival.
and they're an important
And
part of the
that's
celebrations.
fantastic.
Why, they're hideous things.
Yeah, this is a non-chapter. Definitely.
There's food left on the table.
I'm gonna catch one of these rats. That's basically what I'm going to be doing here. I just need to find the bait for the rats, and I need a couple of other things.
They're keeping Ireed Avenue closed at night, and the Tower Square remains inaccessible until next week's ceremony. It'd be easier to walk around unnoticed if there were more people about, but I do get to operate in peace.
Can I go to Old Town? No, Old Town is barred off.
The ghetto's been burned to the ground. Whatever's left in there, it's ruins.
Okay, I need a tube of some sort. I need a pipe.
A map of the southernmost parts of Marcuria.
And a way to lure those rats. Maybe we can find something inside the Rooster and Kitten.
Without the Rooster and Kitten's been a safe harbor for us. I hope we can properly repay.
I just love the
this all
fact
over.
that the kitten is riding the rooster. It's some wonderful, like, you know. It's so medieval, and it's great.
You should get on with it. The evensong's potent, but he will wake up before the night's over.
Ulvik's provided Bip with a cot down there, among the wine caskets and beer barrels. I believe the boys acquired a taste for strong drink.
Ulvik doesn't have the most sophisticated or upscale clientele, and I'm sure he's happy about that.
The same without the magic ghetto.
Ulvik told this proud fowl came to the aid of its owner when he was set upon by rabid man-eating owls. Unfortunately, the poor cockadoodle was torn to shreds.
Really better off without magic.
Owls. Light. Sharks of the skies. Their thirst for human blood is legendary. Ulvik told me once of the legend of the Onyx Cockerel, High King of all cocks.
Trouble for everyone. What the hell are they thinking? On a hill.
Guess there wasn't anything in here then.
They take their harvest festival very seriously. A whole month of excess, culminating in the Feast of Reaping on Reapmoon's Eve.
Nope, nothing.
At least they're not a raucous or unruly lot.
So where was that thing again?
There's food left on the table.
I regret saying yes to doing it. Okay, so now that explains the box. There was a cat. The cat model was replaced with a box model, I suppose. That's the only thing that makes sense, because the cat is running around there. Come on, where is that thing? I actually recall like this part here being somewhat of a nuisance because of the whole thing. No, there's nothing.
Are those yams? No, they're only apples. Oh.
And the heavy sigh. Only apples.
They've put up ornaments all over town for the Festival of Reaping. Harvest season is important in the Northlands.
Let's see, wanted by the Council of Six. Zana's sermon. What else is there? Oh, we can't see what it is. No. Come on. Where the hell is it? Almost tempted to find like a guide or something to look up. Nope, nothing here.
Since the raid on Old Town, they've sectioned off more of the city at night. You can pass, but you need to answer questions.
Who's there?
Now, Biggs. There's a method to the madness. Sort of. I can remember doing something with these like glasses.
Stacks of hay to represent the harvest.
No,
It's surprisingly
no.
quiet out. Usually it'd be easier to walk around unnoticed if there were more people about. But I do get to operate in peace.
Okay, maybe there's like something else I can look at over here.
There's a powerful wind blowing from right to left, and it carries something with it. Too quick to see, too fast to grab.
No. Nope. Come on! Okay, I'm really considering finding a guide for this because this is kind of annoying and I can't remember what the hell I'm supposed to do from here.
The wreaths are part of the Harvest Festival tradition. They can't be wild goats, not in the middle of Marcuria. But who owns them? The city? Maybe this is how they keep the grass in the green trimmed.
Ah, here we go. Pipe section. Oh, amazing.